Manage your calendar. Leaders, non-leaders alike. I see too many people who don't do a good job of organizing and managing their calendar. They say yes to everything, or there's no plan, and their calendar is all over the place, and guess what? They lose control of it. They lose control of their time, and now everybody else owns their time. I think managing your calendar is a crucial part of leadership, especially if you're in a growing organization and there's time constraints around your schedule and around your calendar. So tips that I do that have worked well for me: every week I sit down with my executive assistant, and the first thing we do is we look at my calendar. But we don't just look at the current week. We look at the current week we're in. We confirm and align thing and see if we have any changes. We look at the next week, what's coming up. And then I look at the rest of the month, and then I look at the next month. I'm always working about 6 to 8 weeks out ahead of my calendar, and then communicating with her. What meetings do I want? What meetings do I not want? I block out certain parts of certain days if I have something going on. I make sure I fight for white space within my calendar so I can think and strategize, and also have room for things that are going to come up that I don't know are going to come up. However I do it, the biggest thing is I'm very intentional about it, very proactive about it, and I look out into the future. Not 1 week, not 2 weeks, but 6 to 8 weeks all the time. In fact, I do this with my home life with my wife. At the last week of every month, I send my wife my travel schedule for the following 2 months that I know about. And of course, things will change, but I send it to her so she can get it into her calendar so she knows when I'm going to be traveling or have a dinner or an event in Grand Rapids. I'm not going to be home. And it's a way to communicate my calendar with her so we can align on where we're at. And this has all just been very helpful for me. So I share this because I just see too many leaders who just don't have control about their calendar. They're not intentional about it, and they're kind of at the whim of everybody else who's piling into their calendar. In fact, I don't share my calendar because just because I have white space in there doesn't mean I want you to take it. I'm very intentional about how I think about it, how much time I want between meetings. I don't just go back to back to back. Like, I need some breaks. Like, I need to eat, I need to move, I need to walk around, I need to do some things in there. So again, I don't know if this is perfect way, but I think it's things that have served me well. It's things I help teach our other leaders. It's things I observe that leaders don't do well. And I would love to hear any comments that you all have of best practices around how you manage your calendar and your schedule. It's such a vital, important part of creating that work-life balance and harmony and being most productive.